Hello YouTube, this is ChardarYuGiOh here with another YGO Omega daily duel video. And today we are playing some Eldlich Border Stun. I feel like Inspector Border should be very strong in this format, and I want to test that out. We will lead on Duality, grab Solemn Strike, normal summon Inspector Border, set Scarlet, set Prison, set Strike, and keep Torrential in hand, play around Lightning Storm or Duster. And because we really don't want to Torrential our own border, opponent draws. Can you beat Inspector Border? That's what we're here to find out. Opponent activates Cyber Emergency. Sure. Chains Forbidden Droplet. Well, that is one way to beat an Inspector Border. Ironically, Cyber Dragon is also a way to beat an Inspector Border. Opponent activates Diviner of the Herald. We will strike that. Opponent activates Zeta. No, opponent activates Alpha, tributing Zeta. Sure. Well, Forbidden Droplet being in the format does is pretty strong against Inspector Border. Opponent searches Ben 10. Something else to keep in mind is Ice Dragon's Prison does almost nothing against the Drytron deck because we can't summon back any of their Drytron cards. Zeta tributes Ben 10, searches the Ritual Spell. Ben 10 searches Herald of Ultimateness. If opponent didn't have the droplet, the Inspector Border would have been very strong. Activates Medionis Drytron. Tributes Alpha, summons Herald. This is a fairy, right? We will activate Ice Dragon's Prison, target Diviner of the Herald. Opponent pitches another Diviner to negate in a shocking play that no one saw coming. Grabs back the Ritual Spell, cuts Zeta's attack. Opponent attacks the Inspector Border. End step of battle phase. End phase, we're going to activate Scarlet. Do you have another fairy? Opponent has the third Diviner. Okay. We will set Conquistador, set Torrential, activate Eldlich, set we have Conquistador, I guess set Haquero. Pass the turn, hope our opponent doesn't draw a fairy, and then plays into Torrential. I think that is the move. Opponent draws, activates the Ritual Spell, tributes Zeta, gets back Ben 10. Activate Torrential. Opponent drew another fairy. Okay, this is not going well. Opponent activates Alpha, tributes Ben 10, summons back Alpha, grabs the big Drytron Ritual, searches an Ava, and that's enough. We trying to concede. Keeps asking me if I want to chain. Alright, that went about as poorly as it possibly could have. Go down the upstart. I don't like that being in the Pot of Prosperity. Prison had the potential to be good. Maybe bring in a draw. Is there anything that's really bad? Ice Dragon's Prison's not great, but like it could have been okay. All we needed was our opponent to not draw a fairy there. That might be a tough ask, but you know, it's really what we needed. Anti-spell and Imperial Order seem good. I feel like I'll go down a prison, go up the Duels. What am I missing here? Make sure no card is marked for swap. Okay. Yeah, go up Duels. We'll try that. Let me fumble with the sighting interface. Lead on duality. They changed it, like, not completely at my request, but I was not a fan of the old sighting interface, and they changed it based on feedback, which did include mine. We'll set prison, set torrential, set scarlet, and this it's not the strongest opening. This draw might put in some work. Cyclone target the prison. Alright. Well, we lose the prison, but that's pretty by far the worst card we have. Alpha, Tributing Herald, searches Ben 10, we will draw. Opponent activates Drytron Nova. This is where you see how good Anti-Spell could have been. Summons Zeta. Makes Mu Beta. Do we torrential here? If they have the ritual spell, I think we do. Activate torrential. When it dumps Gamma, activates Gamma, pitches the Ben 10, does not get a search, brings back Zeta, makes another Mu Beta Fafnir, goes to battle, attacks, we will activate Scarlet, get Golden Lord out of the deck. Opponent. Oh, we should have summoned it in attack. Because now they can make Zeus. Yeah, that was a really bad misplay. Makes Downard. Makes Zeus. Yeah, that was that's a mistake. Like, straight up. That's just a brutal misplay. Will probably cost us the game. Live and learn, I suppose. Activate Scarlet. Set. So we can set Golden Land forever and our opponent can't Zeus. But then, yeah, that doesn't float. Set Conquistador. This other draw might keep us alive for a turn. Go to the end phase. Opponent activates Zeus. We will activate Conquistador, set Scarlet. Opponent can do it again if they want. Alright, opponent passes it. Opponent draws for turn. Switches Zeus to attack. Hits us for 3,000. Yeah, we absolutely should not have a Zeus on the board. All we had to do was summon Golden Lord and attack. When it goes to end phase, during the end phase, we will activate Scarlet. Get Golden Lord back. In attack to start good habits. Here I don't think it matters. We draw another draw. That's embarrassingly bad. Yeah, so if these were Ice Dragon's prisons, that could do something. Our opponent would probably just send it with Zeus though, so don't know if that would be an improvement. We can normal draw, make Cerberus. That doesn't Does not seem like a winning strategy. Activate Scarlet. Set Conquistador. Go to the end phase. Opponent activates Zeus. We will run it back, Conquistador, grab a Scarlet, and pass the turn. Opponent draws. Activates Alpha. Sure. Summons Alpha. Searches the really big Drytron ritual. We will draw. Opponent has Herald. With Ava, we will chain draw. Opponent can't search with Ava. We are low on life. Opponent activates Gamma, pitching Draconids. Gamma brings back Zeta. Makes a Linkuriboh. Makes a Phoenix. I think we're okay with this. Makes a Unicorn. Not using any of the effects, makes an access code, and that is the game. Yeah. Summon your Golden Lords and attacks when your opponent has Xyz monsters. Yeah. GG opponent. That was on us. We played poorly. Good game.